Today we're going to go over the installation of a JLT Ram Air kit on a 0304 Cobra. This kit comes standard in a black textured plastic finish or in your car's exact body color. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing we need to do is get the stock airbox out of the way. We've got an 8mm bolt here that holds the airbox on. You've got your mass air meter plug here. That's a squeeze and pull. It's easier to get that as you're pulling the unit out. We've got an inlet air temperature sensor here, squeeze and pull. PCV connection here, that comes off. You're going to loosen the clamp at the throttle body, and you're going to remove this vacuum line right here like that. Remove the stock upper tube from the mass air meter and pull the inlet air temperature sensor out of the hole in the tube and put that in the grommet in the bottom of the JLT. Now you want to remove the mass air meter from the stock air box by removing these 4 10mm bolts. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to bolt the aluminum mass air adapter onto your mass air meter using these 4 supplied bolts and this supplied rubber gasket. You're going to put the gasket on the mass air meter. You're going to put the adapter on. The bolts come through the mass air meter and thread into the mass air adapter. Okay, we've got the 4x9 filter mounted to the aluminum mass air adapter, the mass air meter, the reducer, the JLT Ram Air tube, and the silicone coupler, and we're going to go ahead and set that on. We've got the inlet air temperature sensor and the grommet in the bottom of the tube. We're going to go ahead and tuck the filter in behind the headlight. On the way down, go ahead and plug in your inlet air temperature sensor now. Lower it down onto the throttle body. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to tighten up the clamp at the throttle body. Go ahead and hook up your PCV connection. Plug in your mass air meter. Alright, you're going to take your supplied vacuum line. You're going to put that on the fitting that's on the JLT tube. And you're going to connect the other end to the hard vacuum line that you removed from your stock intake. Alright, we've got the kit in. We're going to go ahead and slide the heat shield over. Use the stock bolt from your stock airbox mount and go ahead and tighten that up. Alright, we've got everything installed. We've got the heat shield bolted down. We've got all of our connections on. We're going to go ahead and we're going to tighten up the clamp at the throttle body. We're going to tighten up the clamp at the tube. Now this only needs to be finger tight. There's a barb on the end of the tube on both ends, so these clamps just need to be finger tight. Tighten the clamp at the mass air meter. We went ahead, we made the adjustments so there's enough room between the shock tower and the tube. You're going to have at least a ½ inch in there. And that is your fully installed JLT Ram Air kit on a 0304 Cobra.